Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. And I'm going to warn you in advance. This is going to be a one messed up video because I've got one messed up product to show you. And I've been putting it off because I keep thinking, okay, I'm doing something wrong. It's me. It's my problem. No, it's this thing. I mean, this radio or media center has a lot of potential, but it's not very well implemented. And I have to apologize to Thomas, who sent me this media center radio, whatever, because he sent it to me, gosh, over a month ago. And I've been trying to figure out how to use it properly, and I just can't get there. One of the problems is the manual is useless. Here's the manual. Extremely tiny print, and there ain't much of it. That's it. And it doesn't discuss 90% of the functions or how to use them. So that's useless. Comes with a one of these things. Yeah, what do you call these things? Charging cable. Yeah, because it does have a built-in, not easily removable battery. I don't know what the capacity is, and it doesn't matter. This is sold by a company called V Best Life, and they sell a lot of weird things on Amazon. I mean, and this is the only radio or media center that they sell, and it is weird, let me tell you. It only has, they only have one review, and that's my review, which I did in the form of a question because their ad says it will do shortwave and FM. Ain't no way of doing shortwave on this thing. So that's wrong. Also, down lower, it says how to use. And then it says turn on. I'm like, oh, give me a break. Anyway, it sells from about $29 to $32. Oh, also in the ad, under what's in the box, it says no. N-O. Oh my gosh. I guess that was short for nothing. Anyway, this is going to be a weird show. Let me zoom in here. Nice display. Very, very easy to read. My camera is not giving it a good presentation. Whoa. Sorry about that. There we go. Kind of, it's better than what my camera's doing. The speaker does a great job. Here's the size. Here's the function keys. Memories. It does have memories. Go back, previous step. Go directly to play music. Go directly to FM. Start, stop. Push and hold to power it on, power it off. Track forward or file forward or backwards. Record function and equalizer. Over here is a nice knob, but guess what it's used for? Volume. Not tuning, volume. Not selection, volume. What a waste. Earphone jack, charging port. Got about a 15-inch telescopic antenna for FM. It was playing a free file from the YouTube library. I'll turn it back up, unless you listen a second. Audio is perfect. Okay, there's the file name, and there's 79 files on here. This is the third one, MP3 files. Excuse me. Now, what's on this TF card is just random stuff. I unfortunately have a bad habit. When I use a TF card in a radio to show the radio, I leave it in the radio. And then I forget which radio I left it in. So I'm down to this catch-all TF card. So it's got music, it's got video, it's just stuff. No particular things. There's a lot of functions here. Like the center one here is to go stay on that particular track and just play it over and over again. I don't know how to get to that function. There's a heart to make this a favorite. Again, I don't know how to get to that function. And then over here, which I can't get my camera to zoom in on. Anyway, this is the equalizer, which one you've selected via this button here. And then you got track forward, pause, track backwards. It's got the time and date up there. Sorry, you can't. Oh, come on, camera. There you go. And then a little TF card icon indicating you got one loaded, and then the battery condition. Carrying strap through Dubasi, I didn't, unless I lost it. I don't know where is the carrying strap. This is a TF card slot. It's another carrying strap. 15-inch telescopic antenna. Like I say, it has a built-in battery, which you can only remove by taking the radio apart. Forget that. Comes in a very generic box. So much for that. So I'm going to try my best to show you the functions. Try. Bear with me. This could be a nightmare. No, it's going to be a nightmare. Okay, so we go back. And there's the listing of all the MP3 files that are on here. I got a lot of them on here. And then you can select them. And I keep wanting to use this. No, you can't do that. You have to use these buttons. So I can come down and just go down and select that one. So now it's playing that one. I can use this button, turn the volume up. Excellent sound, excellent. I could change the equalizer. All it does is change the volume. Can't change, I don't know how to get to these functions. Okay, all right. Go back. Go back. Stop the music. Stop. Stop. No. Did I stop? Yeah, I stopped. Okay. Finally. Get out of this. Oh, that's the other thing. Let me go back in here. Okay, you can select. Come on, camera. All music, last played, select by singer, select by album. So it's got a lot of potential. And I struggled. I was trying to find a blank TF card and try to put things in an order, in a format that it would like, but I couldn't find a blank TF card, and I didn't want to erase this one. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so that's music. Then we got FM. We can either scroll using this button or hit FM. I'll hit FM.
Can we play a game and use it?
Now that's a extremely strong station nearby.
What happens with me is
and it's terrible.
I'll get a text in 10 minutes. It's like, you know I'm in a meeting. Oh, she picked up. Hi, love.
Oh, there we go.
Hi, 1 second.
Okay.
And then the
Thank you, Susie, by the way. We love you.
it does have memory. So, and it does have a ATS function. And I think I'm in memory mode. Let's see if I hit this button, what happens. Nope. Oh yeah. Okay. So let's go down to 89.7. Oh no, I'm in tuning mode. So let's go to memory, preset stations. That's what it calls. That's what it calls what it's found in the ATS. Camera. Preset station list. And then down below that is what's called automatic adjustment. That's ATS. And in radio band, I thought, oh, radio band, I can select shortwave. No, that's just a different FM radio bands throughout throughout the world. No, that's not it. So we can go to preset station list. And I'm sorry for the camera thing. And there's a list of the stations or signals it found during the scan. And so I can I would love to use this, but I got to use this. And so we can go up to 89.7. And that's the station in Tampa that I use as a test because it's not a real strong station and it's 40 miles from me. And if a radio can pick that up, it's pretty good radio. And I've got radios that cost $9 that will pick up that station. Listen to this one.
That defined an era alive, January 23rd.
Nope. So, as far as an FM radio, useless. Okay, we'll go on. So that's FM. Video, it will play videos and see if we got any. Let me see here. Videos. Select. And it has a sample file. Okay. See there? Come on, camera. It has a sample file. And so we'll play that sample file. Nope, can't play. All right, I'll go on. Okay, that's where we at. Okay, that didn't work. And apparently I don't have any, they have to be .avi files. And apparently my TF card didn't have any. So it wasn't happy about that. But it was supposed to have a sample. And it's got Bluetooth mode. And it's got record function. I could not get that to work. I really didn't see anything that looked like a microphone hole. So I think that's, unless you use this, but of course it didn't tell you in the manual, so I don't know. So that didn't work. And then it's got additional applications. So let's go to additional applications. I mean, it's got a lot of features. Ebook reader. It's not really ebook reader. It's a text reader. And there's some files that I have on here, just kind of random files that I have on here. And we can select a app source.txt. It only reads text files, apparently. And there it's reading it. It's very clear. Just some files I have on here. Doing a good job. I can go to the next one. Well, I can go. I guess that's, if I use this, I guess it goes to the next page. And there's only one page, so it doesn't go to the next one. So anyway, so it will read text files. Pictures. It will show you pictures that you have on your TF card. Go over there. And again, this is random stuff that I got on here. Let me show what that picture is. There we go. There's a picture that I did a screen capture I did, I guess, maybe 20 years ago. It showed it. It's very clear. I mean, the screen is, even though my camera doesn't pick it up very good, it's extremely clear. Extremely clear. Let's go back. So that's pictures. So that works. And we can set alarms. I'm not going to fool with that. And we got a calendar. Select calendar. And there's a calendar. But unfortunately, I can't set the time and date. And I'll try to show you, well, I'll show you my frustration. And then we have a generic folder button. So you can just go through, it's a file manager. Let's use that. Okay, we've got a file manager and unsupported files. Okay, all right, what that was about. DCIM, that's typically the subdirectory that my camera puts videos under, or videos or pictures. So I'll select that. And then it's got the subdirectory of 100 media. Sorry for the camera. And there's a couple of files. Sorry for me shaking too. There is Sun P0033. That's a file from my wildlife camera that I have in my yard. So let's just see what, this could be embarrassing. Let's see what's in there. Okay, it's loading. And there's a picture where my wildlife camera caught a blue jay coming to my feeder. That works fine, and the picture is excellent, even though my cell phone camera is not doing it very good. It's excellent. So that works fine, or good. Well, it works. It works. Okay, we'll go back. Okay, so much for that. And it's file management. Okay, let's go down to file management. I'm sorry you can't see it because it's, there we go. It says file, you just have to trust me. It says file management. And now it goes through and just like a file manager, shows you all the directories and everything. That's working good. Okay. Let's go back. Oh, this button. Okay, and then we have settings. I'll go over the settings. And I'll try not to drop this thing. My hands are getting tired. And then we have language set and display set, timed shutdown, power saving shutdown. That's, of course, associated with the screen. And we'll go down and see what else we got. Time and date set. There we go. No, stupid camera. Okay, so I'll select that. Set time. No, I want to set the date. Go, scroll down. Set date. That's what I want. Set year selection. Okay. It goes back to set date. What? Okay, we'll try it again. Okay. Year selection. Okay, well, I apparently used the wrong button. So let's try this button. Nope, that didn't do anything. Nope, that didn't do anything. And I can't even scroll up and down. Usually you would use these buttons to scroll up and down. I can't. So I spent a half hour trying to get this to work, and I couldn't get this setting the time and date function to work. So I think that's about it. Oh, let's go back. Okay, that's it. Like I said, this has a lot of potential. And I don't know if it's just me, my operator error, or some of these things just don't work. I couldn't even set the time and date so that I could use the calendar. I mean, like I say, I've tried and tried and tried. I couldn't set time and date. Anyway, I want to thank Thomas for sending me this. And I apologize, Thomas, that I hadn't gotten to it. But you see why. It's kind of embarrassing that I can't get it to work properly. I don't know what to do. Like I say, I've fidgeted. This is basically a fidget toy. I mean, what's frustrating is I don't know if I just don't know how to do it or it doesn't work. Like I said, there was only one review, and that was mine, which was a question. That's it. I don't think anybody else is buying this. I tried to find some way to contact the seller. The link that was on the Amazon page is gone. So, I don't know. It was a fun toy. Well, fun or frustrating toy to play with. Maybe I'm tempted. Maybe I give this to Jeff and he can figure it out. I sure can't. It has, like I say, it has a lot of potential, but the way it's implemented in this so-called manual, let me just show you some words in the manual. There aren't very many. Shows you how to turn it on and off, how to charge it, how to put the card in, and some I am so frustrated. Some specifications. Okay, I'm going to stop. This is out of control. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this show, you got to be as crazy as I am. Thanks, Thomas. Bye-bye.